And welcome to another Flash sunscreen review. I don't know why, but this is the third time I'm filming this one. You know how sometimes everything just goes wrong? That's my life this week. But without further ado, by special request, multiple requests actually, today I am covering Altruist Dermatologist Sunscreen. This sunscreen claims to be photostable, paraben and fragrance free, hypoallergenic, easily absorbed, non-sticky, and most importantly, it claims to provide the best broad-spectrum UVA UVB protection on the market. In terms of good ingredients, there are only a couple: glycerin, the classic humectant, and panthenol, the other classic humectant. In terms of bad ingredients, there really aren't any. This formula is as simple as it can get. Let's hit it with the metrics. How does it rate? This sunscreen is labeled SPF 50, high UVA and UVB protection. It features two seals on the tube. First, the classic UVA seal, and also on the front, the UVA 5-star Ultra Protection seal. How much does it cost? So this sells on amazon.co.uk for £7.50 for 200ml bottles. This is a single 100ml bottle. So two of these for $10 to $12 shipped is an amazing deal. Is it a physical sunscreen, a chemical sunscreen, or a combination? This is a combination sunscreen. Its active ingredients are octisalate, avobenzone, octoprilin, and sulazole, nanotitanium dioxide, and, most importantly, tinosorb A2B. Tinosorb A2B is considered the most advanced, most efficient UVB, but more particularly UVA filter on the market. It protects from UVA2 light. UVA2 is a span on the light spectrum that other filters miss. So the addition of this ingredient really ensures that the wearer is protected from the entire UVA UVB spectrum. Does it smell? Yes, this has a classic sunscreen smell that lingers. Will it sting my eyes? Yes, it took about an hour and a half to migrate into my eyes and start bothering me. It continued to bother me, and between hour 4 and 5 of wear, 2 days in a row, I actually had to wash this sunscreen off because it was stinging my eyes unbearably. Will it gather in my wrinkles? No, this did not gather in my under eye or forehead wrinkles. Will it leave a white cast on my skin? Only if truly excessively applied. I found that a very large amount of it still dried down completely sheer. However, if I wasn't careful to apply that very large amount evenly, after most of my face had dried down, I had a few white streaks and patches. Does it dry down in 20 minutes or less? In fewer than 30 minutes, it shears out completely and sets to a moderately transferable, moderately shiny finish. Does it wear well throughout the day? Yes, it seems to last very well over the course of the day. However, being a combination sunscreen, it's best to reapply it once, twice, or even 3 times over the course of the day, depending on if you're in the sun and what you're up to. That said, it doesn't reapply well over itself. It actually reminds me a lot, cosmetically speaking, of the Epionce sunscreen that I recently reviewed. Any bit of agitation once this sunscreen is set removes the sunscreen and creates patching and pilling. So in order to reapply this sunscreen, you do need to remove it entirely and start fresh. How does it look under makeup? So for the same reason that it doesn't reapply well over itself, it does not look good under makeup. With absolutely any effort at blending with either liquid or powder foundation, this will patch and pill up at the first or second touch. What skin type is it best suited for? So obviously this is not suited for people like me who are sensitive to avobenzone, octisalate, or both. If you've never experienced sensitivity in your eyes or skin from classic chemical sunscreens, you should be fine wearing this. If you have experienced that sensitivity, I would definitely skip this one. It was incredibly irritating to me. As far as dry skin, oily skin, etc. goes, it's a pretty thick consistency that's completely sheer. So I believe it will work on a range of skin types, all the way from very dry to very oily. What about its texture and consistency? So there's a blob of it. As you can see, it's just a classic white lotion to begin, and there it is spread out evenly on my hand. Now let's wait 20 minutes. And we're back. It's been